I don't know how everyone else is managing out there, but it's getting pretty chilly over here in Miami, Florida. It's got to be down to about 70. And I'm a little bit worried getting out of the ocean. It's going to be a little chilly. But anyways, warm up, everyone. Have you ever had the feeling that something's wrong, but you don't quite know what it is? There's like a little voice deep inside, and somehow it disturbs us, but we don't know where it is, we don't know what's coming from, we don't know what's wrong. In fact, often when we are in what we consider a very good place in life, when we sit alone and just let our thoughts wander, we start getting a little uncomfortable. Today is an amazing, amazing historic day. Today is the day that the Jewish people went out of exile of Egypt. And as our sages teach us, the Torah is not a one-time event. It is not a history book, but it is a living, breathing document that we live our lives through every moment and every day and every time and place wherever we are. That means today, every single Jew around the world is going out of Egypt, whether we realize it or not. The beginning of going out of Egypt, our Rebbe teaches us, was when Moshe went to Pharaoh. That was the start of the redemption. So how did Moshe go to Pharaoh? Hashem said to Moshe, Bo, come to Pharaoh. Why didn't he say go to Pharaoh? What does it mean come to Pharaoh? And what's more, Moshe Rabbeinu, the greatest prophet who ever lived, the Torah teaches us, said that he was afraid. Moshe was afraid of Pharaoh? How can it be? Of course, Pharaoh was a great leader, not such a great leader, a great, powerful leader, we should say. He was indulged in black magic and sorcery. We also learned that he was about 3 feet tall. Wasn't a very imposing figure. But Moshe was afraid. Yet Moshe, through the Torah was given, knows, Ein od milvadoi. There's nothing in this world but God. So how can Moshe possibly be afraid? The Zohar teaches us that when Hashem said to Moshe, come, Bo, come to Pharaoh, he meant that I'm going to go with you, Moshe. God is going to accompany you. And you have to go, as the Zohar explains, room after room after room after room, deeper and deeper and deeper to the innermost parts of Egypt, where Pharaoh is revealed in his true raw essence. And the Zohar teaches us that place that Pharaoh is revealed, that Moshe was afraid to go to, is the place where good and evil meets. The fusion of heaven and hell, if you will, in the parlance of our times. And what happens in that place where good and evil meet? There's an uncontrollable level of godliness, of tremendously bright, powerful goodness and light. And Moshe was afraid that the light was too much for him because the Torah hadn't been given yet, that his soul would fly out of his body and he would not be able to fulfill his mission in taking the Jewish people out of Egypt and bringing them to Har Sinai to get the Torah. Moshe was not afraid of the evil of Pharaoh. He was afraid of the source of the good of Pharaoh. The Hebrew word for Egypt, Mitzrayim, is the same root as Mitzarim, which means boundaries or limitations. Going out of Egypt is not just a physical place. You know what the boundaries and limitations we have? Us, our feeling of self, our physical bodies, our animalistic souls. The place that is filled with self-consciousness. That voice that's ticking inside that's saying, come with me, get out of there. Come to a place of goodness, of peace, of happiness. It's God. But we can't hear him because we're so self-absorbed. We're so self-absorbed about worrying about what's going to happen in the future, about regretting of what we did or didn't do in the past. Fear surrounds us that things may not go the way I want them to go. But the truth of the matter is, the only way to fix the disease of self-consciousness is through God. That's why God says, come with me. That when you're with me, I can take you to the most beautiful places, to the loftiest, highest, most unbelievable joys, happiness, and peace you could ever imagine. But you can't do it alone. There's no amount of money that can get you there. No amount of cars, houses, vacations, jewelries. It can't bring you peace. Only God can. And that's why God says, come with me. Come to the root of whatever is bothering you. Whatever suffering you're going through, whatever worry, disease, sickness, fear, it is all cured through going to the essence of your soul and connecting to God. People spend lives sitting in shrinks' offices, popping pills, trying to look for some kind of equanimity, some kind of peace, when the answer is sitting right in front of you, in here. Room after room after room after room is layers and layers and chambers within your hearts, going deep, deep into your essence. Because you know what's inside? Not a Tootsie Roll. God. How do we get there? Through the Torah. God bless you. You should go out of any boundaries, limitations, obstacles, real, imaginary, anything that is holding you back from who you really are. Mashiach now.